Welcome to another episode of National Education Policy. Today we will be talking about the implementation of the policy in early childhood years. My friend Rekha will also be joining us in today's discussion.
So Sajini, we are back again, this time for the implementation during the early childhood stage.
Yes.
So why don't we start with the age appropriateness for...
Correct. This is actually a doubt among many parents. Many of them think that, many of them have this doubt, at what age should my child join school? As per the National Education Policy, the age that they have proposed is that 3 years the child will join nursery, and 4 years LKG, and 5 years UKG. So by the time they are 6, they are ready for grade 1.
But the parents are bringing the children at 3 for LKG, so...
Yes, that is a major concern right now, because many parents, they think that, okay, my child is speaking well, she's singing, she knows the letters, so she's fine to join for LKG. But that's not the thing. We have to take into consideration the child's socio and emotional development also. So these children, these gifted children, they learn in a very asynchronous way, because they will be developed in certain areas, but certain areas they won't be that developed. So they will face issues later. So due to this, if you put your child at an early age, and if they are not with the children of their age, they will find it difficult to pay attention, follow instructions. So these things should be definitely be considered. So try to go for at the correct age.
As
because
till
3 years they need the attention of their parents. They need their love and support and encouragement, and then by the age they are 3, they can join preschool, that is a nursery, where they are learning more of a play-based method, and then later on they can transform slowly from pre-KG to LKG, and from LKG to UKG.
So when you told about the socio-emotional part, this is a very important factor in the development of children.
Exactly.
Because right from the time they are born, the first 1,000 days is supposed to be the most critical period when they learn so many things, though we don't realize, they have to be constantly interacted with, they have to be given a lot of age-appropriate toys, and they have to listen to rhymes, lullabies. Lullabies are like very important, especially in their mother tongue.
Yes.
Okay.
So and the thing is that they don't know, they are not able to understand their emotions also. They show tantrums. So at this age, when they they are more in control of themselves.
Yes. So the parents are the primary caretakers at this stage, and they play a very important role in their social emotional development up to 3 years. So the child comes to us at the age of 3, and then the ball is in our court. It is our responsibility as educators to make sure of their social and emotional development. So now what I'm going to discuss here is what activities we have in our kindergarten for this development.
Yes.
Okay, so the first the activity,
it will be very useful for most of our viewers who are actually who are actually looking out for activities to develop their social and emotional capacity.
And it will also be useful for them to know how the school is going to approach this.
Yes.
So they can prepare as well, because many children who come are having behavioral issues, speech delay. Okay, the main reason for all this is the lack of emotional and social development in the beginning years. Okay, so now when they come to when they are in our hands, the activities that we engage them in are, first one is what I would like to say is they cannot verbally express, many of them, either because of the language or because they are shy. It's a new place.
Yes.
New people around, they are not familiar with the teacher and their friends. So we can give them emoticon flashcards. So the child is feeling say sleepy, for example. He doesn't want to express it. He doesn't know how to do it. So he can just take it and show it. So the teacher understands, and she can intervene and take care of it. Same way for the basic needs which the child has at that stage. So that is one thing which I have seen really helps, and it helps the children slowly bond with the teacher.
If not for pictures, even actions also can be helpful,
we can associate them with action, so the child can communicate with the teacher. And another one is every day we have a circle time in our school. We have circle time where the teacher sits around with the children in a circle, and the topic of discussion can be anything random according to the teacher's choice. And for example, if they have celebrated a festival this week, so it can be about that.
Yes.
And the teacher initiates a conversation, then everybody contributes.
Yes,
There
in
might
the-
be some children.
In this way, the children are talking with the children, talking with their friends. They are talking about their experiences.
They're listening
They are-
to their friends, the
Yes.
listening skills are being developed, and they start
Their
talking.
social skills have been developed.
Yeah, and they also observe, and they learn how to, okay, she's talking about that, so even I will, that type of thing comes in, and they start opening up slowly.
And they start relating with the teacher also. It's not like she's a person who's has to be very a strict person.
She's one among them.
Yeah, she's one among them who's ready to listen to what they
So that
want to
that
say.
makes it very important that they all sit down in a circle. The teacher is also sitting down. She's not at a higher level. She's one among them. So that gives that comfort level for the children to start communicating.
Yes, this is very important, especially in nursery and in LKG, where the teacher, the
down.
children should be, children should be able to connect with their teacher.
Yeah. So that's one point. Another one activity, some children are very, very shy, and sometimes they have some things which they're scared to express, because adults are always judgmental. According to them, adults are judgmental. So what if the teacher judges them? What if their peers judge them?
Yeah, or what if they scold them? Yeah.
So maybe she wants to come up with something, but she cannot express it directly. So there's one, puppets are a very good medium for that, So the teacher can enact like a puppet and, tell something. So the child also will try to do that. She or he'll take the puppet, and the way she presents whatever story or this thing, you can find out what's actually going on in the child's mind. So if there is any problem or issue, the teacher can right at that time address it and slowly talk to the child and fix it. So this is another thing which I've seen really, really effective for this developing the social emotional skills. Then music and movement. Okay, who doesn't like music? So right from birth, that is why we sing to the children.
Yeah,
we sing to our
enjoy
children.
it. They love it.
They love it, and they love to express their feelings through that. So whether it be a rhyme period or even stories, you can have a background music playing and then the story being narrated. Okay, so that helps the child to also express himself. And then let me see if you can guess, what is the most popular activity the children love in kindergarten? Which medium do they like?
They like to sing.
Sing, of course, but something which they like to do with hands.
Okay, art.
Art using?
Clay, yes.
Play-Doh. Play-Doh is the most popular medium
Yes.
I've seen with kids. You can bribe them telling that you give you Play-Doh, you do that.
Yeah.
They just love it. So again, that is a very good source of expressing their, through which they can express their feelings and emotions by making shapes. They even make characters which they have in their mind, right?
Yes.
And through that they can express themselves. And one more thing which I've seen is drawing, freehand drawing. You just give them a paper, just ask them to draw. Sometimes it has actually happened also in class. Children may come up with some drawings, and which when you analyze,
When we look at it, it might be just a scribbling
thing,
then
but
they
when
have a lot of stories to tell about it.
Yes, exactly. So you talk to the child, and then the child will come up with explanations for that. So then from that, many a time we have found that there are children being bullied, or they're being abused. Okay, they are, as I said before, they're scared because people are judgmental. They might think bad about them, so they will not come out. But through this they might express, and the teacher, a really experienced teacher, can find out that and address the problem there. So these are some of the activities that we do in our kindergarten.
Recently one of our assemblies was about good touch and bad touch, and I found it very informative, and the children were listening, and there was such a lot of awareness that happened from that assembly. In this way also we can pass a lot of messages.
Assemblies are always based on what they are learning, right? So we they're all thematic, and they are based on what they learn in school. So the children are actually involved in making of that assembly, and they learn, the ones who are doing the assembly as well as the ones who are watching it. So these are very good sources of developing their social and emotional skills.
Thank you.